High school students finally sat the first day of their national university entrance exams on Wednesday. The test had been postponed twice due to COVID and are now being held under strict public health guidelines.
And the pressure is on for this group of test takers. They will be Taiwan's last group to take the exam in its current form. Starting next year, the college entrance exam will be in a different format, making it more difficult to retake the test.
A huge crowd waits at the entrance. It's the second day since the COVID alert was lowered to level 2, and also the first day of Taiwan's college entrance exams. Parents and students alike are a bundle of nerves. This year's exams were already postponed twice due to COVID. Test takers say they're worn out physically and mentally.
It put more pressure on us because we had to wait longer. Originally, we thought we could get it over with in early July, but in the end, we had to wait another 30 days. If you put too much pressure on yourself, you might end up bursting.
For these students, the stakes are especially high, as they'll be the last cohort to be tested on their curriculum. Starting next year, the format of the exam will change, with tests spread out over 2 days instead of 3. Students will also have to provide a document on their academic achievements. This means that for this group of teens, resitting the exam will require a big adjustment. This year's exam is held under the most stringent public health guidelines to date, informed by Taiwan's level 3 COVID protocols. Previously, each examination hall had to be capped at 42 people. Now that's been lowered to 20, and desks must be spaced out by at least 1.5 meters. Of Taiwan's 2,125 examination venues, 107 have been set aside for students who need to be isolated. About 8,000 invigilators will be on duty at test sites, 90% of whom have already been vaccinated. To reduce crowding at exam venues, the College Entrance Examination Center has arranged boxed lunches for all examinees who want one. Those students can also bring their own meals from home. Also, this year, parents and family won't be allowed to accompany the students to cheer them on. Some parents say they can't bear to have their kids go at it alone.
Yes, I worry about what could happen in there. If anything happens, there's no way for me to help him in an emergency, so I can't help but be a bit worried. Of course, we might have some small concerns about things happening, but I actually think that at this point in life, it's time for the kids to face challenges themselves and grow.
Outside the exam site, 2 parents were seen holding hands and praying with their son. Day 1 of the exam is physics, life sciences, and chemistry, and this year's physics exam is set to be the hardest in 5 years. This year, a record low of just 40,000 students will be sitting this last edition of the advanced subjects test. More than 20% of the examinees are resitters, a record high for the exam.